Hello Gemini, welcome to your December 2024 reading. I hope all is well with you today. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget this is for you if you are Gemini, Sun, Moon or Rising, and also it's a general reading, so just take what you need from it and leave behind what you don't. Okay, shall we get started? I've got these lovely Woodland Wardens cards to help us to find our general theme, our general energy of the month of December. So let's find 3 cards for you, Gemini, and see what's going on for you in the month of December. Okay. We have the Dragonfly and Pansy, balance. I was just saying to one of the other readings about December, about not letting things get out of balance and out of hand like I usually do. I usually end up burnt out by the end of December. Okay, so we've got this lovely card, the Otter and Cattail, peace. So finding peace in December, which is very hard to do. The Badger and Ginkgo, healing wounds. I love that card. How cute's that badger? Okay, so the Dragonfly and Pansy, balance, peace and healing wounds. So, sounds like an interesting month for you, Gemini. That one wants to come out. We've got the Page of Swords. So we'll find some past or recent past, however that resonates with you, energy. We've got some current energy and we'll have some future energy. And then I will give you 3 cards with some help, advice, guidance on how best to navigate the month of November. Okay, so we've got the Page of Swords. Oops, got another one that's just thrown itself down there. My shuffling, as usual, is appalling today. I don't know why. My brain and my hands are not connecting. Okay, we've got the Hierophant. Oh, we've got the Devil. We've got the 2 of Pentacles, we've got the 6 of Wands, and we've got the 6 of Swords. Okay, so the Page of Swords. I think in your recent past, things have started to become a little bit clearer. You're starting to maybe see things in a clearer way. You're finding a bit more clarity, but I think it's the beginning of it. It's not full clarity. I think it's just maybe you have started to have that inspiration, that drop of inspiration that's leading you towards thinking about things in a completely different way. But it's the beginning. We've got the Hierophant, and he's a card, I want to say, and I don't usually say this, he's a card of leadership. But leadership within a structure, and I think you have maybe found yourself within a structure, within a way of thinking, within a way of doing, a pattern of living. Either dictated to you by yourself or by others, and I think you are starting to see things a little bit clearer from the way that you have been, and the way that you've been doing, the way that you've been being in the past. We've got the Devil as well, and I think you're struggling with that. I think this structure that you have been living within, this routine, this way of thinking and way of doing, I think you have been really struggling to break free from it, struggling to step away from it. And I don't think it is being for your higher good. And I think you have started to realise this in the recent past. We've also got, underneath, I've got the 2 of Pentacles, and that is generally about balance, about finding that place of balance. And that can be, it can be financial. I actually think it is financial. Sorry, my brain's just telling me, or whatever's just telling me it's financial. And I think You're struggling, but I think you're starting to see the light about the way that you have been living, the way that you have been doing, and I think it's been a struggle to break free from those old patterns of behaviour, those old ways of being, those old maybe lower vibrational ways of being, those and I think, that old way of being has been a struggle. It's been a struggle to find balance. It's been a struggle financially, I think. But things are starting to shift, and you're being celebrated for making those choices to shift, for you to change, for you to start being in a different place, for you to start raising your vibration essentially, and living life in a different way, in a different routine, in a different way, because we've got the Six of Swords. He's coming home from war, he's been through difficulty, but he's moving forwards, he's moving away from that, and he's being celebrated by the people that he cares about. He's really being celebrated for moving away from, from coming from the war. So, but in this case, I think it's you're moving away from an old way of doing and being, and you're being celebrated for it by the people that love and care about you. We've got the Six of Swords, and that's about moving into calmer waters, moving into a better mental frame of mind, moving into a better way, a calmer way of being, a calmer way of thinking, and just generally, I think you are moving into a better place. So I've got the Dragon and Pansy there, balance. I think you've been struggling to find balance in your recent past life, in your past way, your past life essentially, and our past life is anything from this minute behind us. And I think you have maybe been living in a way that's not been conducive to your health and wellness and to your happiness, and I think you're beginning to break free of that, and you're seeing the place that how you need to do things, and I think that's going to bring you more balance in your life, and just better general overall wellness, well-being, more peace, because I'm drawn to the otter and cattail in the centre there, peace. Right, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, we've got the King of Pentacles in your current energy, we've got the Six of Cups, we've got the Three of Wands, we've got the Hanged Man, and we've got the King of Swords. No, we've got the Knight of Swords. So in your current energy, you're being offered a new beginning, you're being offered something new, something tangible, something possibly financial. Because we've got the Ace of Pentacles here, and the Ace of Pentacles is all about potential. You being offered potential from the universe. We've got this little hand coming out of a cloud, offering you an opportunity, something tangible, something material, something earthly, and it's something that you're going to have to put your time, energy and love into. We've got this garden down here, so all the things that you do for a garden, you love it, you dig it over, you take care of it, you water it, you put your time and your energy into it to bring it into fruition, and that is what is happening here. In your current energy, you're being offered something that you can build on, something that you can turn into something that's going to be beneficial in an earthly way for you. So that could be a new home, a new business, a new friendship, a new love. It's something that you've got to put your time and effort into to build into something amazing. You've got potential there to turn it into something really that's going to bring you abundance in some way. And again, that could be love, that could be finances, that could be health. We've got the King of Pentacles, and he's the richest king in the pack. And he is there, I think, because you have got that energy around you if you want to use it this month. In your current energy, you've got that lovely sense of abundance. This King of Pentacles, he's the richest king in the pack. He's financially astute. He is very smart with these choices and where he uses his energy, what he puts his energy into. And I think this is you in the current moment. I think you have seen, you know, how the way that you have been in the past has not been beneficial to you, and now you're being more astute with where you put your time and energy. We've got the Six of Cups, and that's about looking back to our childhood. It's also about our ancestral connections, our nostalgia, looking back into the past. And I think you're going to be drawing on that energy, that nostalgia, on, you know, to help you to find who you are again, to what you are going to, you know, the elements of you that you can draw from your past, when you maybe were, you know, when things were simpler, when we were children, things were much simpler, things were, you know, we just did things that made us happy, didn't we, without all the extra baggage on top. And I think you're going to be drawing on that energy to help you to move forwards into the future. You're going to be maybe re-examining and looking back and seeing what made you happy then, and how you can use that now to move onwards. We've got the Three of Wands, and again, he's looking to the future. He's looking, you know, where he can put his time, energy, what he can put his time and energy into to work towards his joys and passions. What brings him joy and passion? Obviously, looking back at your childhood, to find that, and really to just look out there and just to see, you know, what now, where now, and what you know, what brings me that joy, that passion. Where do I need to go from here to find that joy and passion and that contentment moving onwards? You've got the Hanged Man, and that's all about looking at things from a different perspective. And I think you are in that place where you are beginning to really see things in a different light, to look at things from a completely different angle. As the Hanged Man is, he's hanging upside down from the tree of life. He's been there waiting for enlightenment. He's been patient, and he's waiting for enlightenment, so he knows what to do next. And I think, you know, that is what you need to do. Maybe have a little bit of patience, just take some time to recalibrate and resettle yourself from this change that you've made in your recent past, to not rush yourself, and to maybe just take some time, some time to, you know, do the things that help you relax. So whether that's going out for a long walk in the countryside, whether that's walking your dog, doing the garden, listening to music, dancing around the house, having a nice long bath, whatever that is that makes you, you know, forget what's going on in your daily life, that you can, you know, sort of recalibrate, rethink about how, you know, what's next for you, and so that you can start to see things in a different perspective. And then we've got the Knight of Swords, and he is really moving forward with purpose. He's the only knight that's really going for it, and this is mentally, because he's a sword. And I think mentally you are really having that shift, and you're really wanting to change, you're really wanting to move forward, you want change in your life, and I think you're really going to go for it. But I think you need to have that a bit of patience at first, to just figure out what it is that you want, where it is that you want to be going, where you need to be going. There we go. The Four of Swords has just popped out there for your future energy, and that is all about recalibrating, relaxing, all those words, resetting, just relaxing, and taking time to let your brain rest, and so that you can start seeing things in a different way. Maybe again, meditating, getting out into the countryside, getting on your yoga mat, meditating, just finding that peaceful place within you, so that you can really start to set yourself off on a new path. Actually, I think is what I think you need to be doing, in a different direction. Sorry, I'm just drawn down here to this very, very cute badger and ginkgo. Healing wounds. I think this future energy, and your future energy, is all about you looking after yourself, about healing all those wounds, those past wounds, and moving onwards from them. Yeah. Okay, so future energy, we had that Four of Swords, which is about meditating, about going within, resting your mind so that you know where you're going onwards next, and giving your mind that rest so that you can begin to, before you start beginning to examine things, look at things a little bit closer, so that you can begin to close that circle, close that cycle, so that you can put these things to bed. We've got the Eight of, no we've not, we've got the 9 and the 8 of Swords. I'm just going to show you here. The 9 of Swords, the 8 of Swords. And I think in your future energy, you might find yourself in a bit of a state of stress, a bit of a state of anxiety. But I think this is driven by your inner world, by your mind. It's not actual things that are reality. It's things that maybe you've let in your mind do a little bit of a number on you. You have maybe overanalyzing, a bit of self-sabotaging coming in there, because you know, these are things that maybe you should share with others. You should speak about, because when we speak about things can lose their power, and things can feel less stressful when we share things with others. And maybe you need to talk to some friends, you need to talk to family, whoever it is, that you can get these things off your chest. You can get them out into the light of day, and so, you know, they're not as valid as you think they are, and then they become not as stressful, not as anxiety inducing as you know, as they have done, or they will do if you keep them inside your head constantly, you know, flying around there. And I'm speaking from experience here, because I'm queen of overanalyzing, being a Virgo and all. And I think, you know, obviously you're going within, and maybe that could, with this Four of Swords, and that could, you know, sort of be a catalyst for you, that your brain to then start going 10 to the dozen, and to start getting carried away with itself. But I do think key to that is you speaking with somebody else. You've got the Four of Cups, and that is a card of apathy and boredom. And I think you're going to frustrate yourself with this. And I think the only way out of it is to speak it out loud to somebody, and to get some perspective on it. Okay, so future energy, again, we have the Two of Wands, and that is you looking towards the future. You have got the world in your hands. You can go wherever you want. And being a wand is all about moving towards your joys, your passions, your destiny, the things that make you happy, the things that light your fire, the things that you know, bring you joy and passion. And I think, you know, before the end of the month, you have done some healing. You have really started to shine the light. Excuse me, I've got a hiccup bubbling away and it doesn't want to come out. Okay, so you've shone the light, you've begun this healing process of things that have been playing on your mind, and now it's time, before the end of the month, for you to actually just to start making plans to figure out where it is that you're going next. We've also got the Lovers card down here, and I think this is, you've got the support of somebody, whether you think you have or not. Maybe it's someone that's you've realised you've got the support, and it's like a new thing that you sort of, someone's really going to step up, and maybe it's that person that you're going to share things with, but somebody that's you're going to have quite a connection to, or you do have quite a connection to, is going to be that person that's going to be some supportive and loving and helping you really to move through whatever's going on in December. I think you've really got this connection with somebody. Again, like I say, it could be somebody new, could be your existing connection, but they're going to be integral in you sort of helping you get through all of the stresses and anxieties that you have got during this month. And we've got the Magician. I'm just going to hold him there for a minute, because this is a brilliant card. It's the card of manifestation. You have got the tools that you need to move on to the next phase in your life. I'll say that again. You have got the tools that you need to move on to the next phase in your life. You are powerful this month. Well, you're powerful anyway, but you are extra powerful this month. You have got what you need now to move forwards into the next phase, to be manifesting all those lovely things towards you, because you've got everything that you need. You've got your cup, you've got your pentacle, your sword and your wand. Everything that you need, you have within you. And I think once you've figured that, all this unnecessary anxiety and stress out, you can then use the power of the magician to move forwards towards your joys and passions, your happiness, and your contentment. You've got everything that you need to maneuver yourself into that position. So let's have 3 cards. I've got one already that wanted to go on the floor. I'm going to put that there. 3 cards for some help, advice and guidance for the month of December. How best to navigate the month for you, lovely Gemini. Oh, we've got one there. Oh, and another one. Right, we have the 10 of Wands, we have the King of Swords, and we have the 6 of Pentacles. So, help and guidance for you this month, Gemini. You are coming to the end of your journey. You may feel like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders at the moment. Things may feel really difficult. We've got the 10 of Wands there. And he is carrying his harvest back to his house. He's put his time, effort and energy into growing that harvest. So it's of his own making. He's not carrying anything that's not his, that he's not, put his energy into. It's all his. And I think this is you this month. You've got a lot of weight on your shoulders, but it's all yours. And it's nearly time to put that down. You just need to hang on to know that it's nearly time to put all that stuff down and then to move on to the next thing, the next cycle. So we've got the King of Swords. He is the smartest king in the pack. He sees things as they really are. And I think this is you this month, and I think this is current energy, because it's the second card out. I think you are, after you have started making those changes and moving away from those old ways of being, in your current energy you are really starting to see things as they are, and that's really going to help you get through and navigate this month. Just being really open-minded, being really smart, really analysing things, not over-analysing. Analysing things and really seeing them as they are. And I think if you can do that, if you have a really open mind, be open to things maybe not being a little bit different than you thought they were, then that'll help you get through this month in a better way. Right, last card, the 6 of Pentacles, and that is the card of balance. And we have balance here, the dragon and pansy, and we had balance in our recent past. I think moving forward through this month, you need to let the energy of life flow through you. I think you need to not give too much, not take too much. Find that balance in life, because the energy of life, I do it always like this as an infinity sign, because energy doesn't die, it just changes form. And I think for you to move forward into the next phase, for what's next for you, you need to be open. You need to let this energy just flow through you, to not create any stagnant patches or any blockages because you're giving too much or you're taking too much. You just need to be open. Just let things flow, let things be. Try and keep the balance going. And I think that is the actual key to life, is just finding balance and not over or underdoing things. Just being in that really lovely, positive, high vibrational state where things can just flow. So Gemini, I hope that's been helpful. I'd really love to know if it has. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments, and obviously a like and a subscribe would be fantastic because that helps me get my readings out to other people. So I hope to see you again soon. Try not to overdo it this December, being Christmas and all, if that's your thing, if that's what you celebrate. I know I tend to, you know, get myself all burnt out and carried away during December because it's frenetic and frantic. But have a lovely month. Have a great December. I will see you again, hopefully very, very soon.